Imagine a world where we're able to cure for disease and cure for any injury that's possible. However far-fetched this world may seem, this is the world we live in today. As a project I did in my senior year in high school, I've gained extensive knowledge on the research topic about stem cell research. Also, the research I've done for this speech allowed me to gain a more comprehensive knowledge of the benefits behind stem cell research. Sadly, stem cell research receives no funding from the federal government, as the controversy that surrounds the issue. In my speech, I will go over the basics of stem cell research, how are the most common ways to get them, and some new ways to get them as well, and also I will go over what benefits stem cell research provides. Stem cells can be obtained from a variety of ways. Two ways that are the most common, and the first way is the most controversial. The first way stem cells can be obtained are through a process that takes, The first way stem cells can be obtained are a process where stem cells are taken from embryos that are created during in vitro fertilization. In vitro fertilization is the process of fertilization of manually combining an egg and sperm in a laboratory dish, according to the article of May of 2007 on the American Pregnancy Association's website. This way is the most common and is also the most controversial, as in the taking of stem cells from the embryo, the fetus sadly is killed and discarded. The second most common way is to take it from bone marrow or other areas that stem cells are found in the body and plant them where needed, and then the stem cells would then divide and turn into the cells they are required to turn into. A recent study that was published on the Technology Review in October of 2010 states that ZackRSp3.MP4, who is an assistant professor at Harvard University, was able to turn skin cells into stem cells. Also, another study that was from the September 17th article, from the September 17th Journal of Biological Chemistry, states that wisdom teeth have been found to hold a valuable tissue that can be turned into stem cells as well. And now for the basics of stem cells. An article, oh wow, I just did this wrong again. Sorry. And now the basics. There are two characteristics that can define stem cells. First, they are unspecialized cells that are capable of renewing themselves through cell division. Second, stem cells are cells that under certain conditions can be induced to become tissue or organ-specific cells with special functions. They can be made to become muscle tissue, heart tissue, any organ in your body can be created with stem cells if need be. With these new ways that stem cells have been discovered, and with the basics that I've gone over that I've gone over now, it's time to move to the ways stem cells help benefit humans. And since stem cell research has boomed, funding should definitely be provided by the government. The March 13, 2009 article that was published in the U.S. News gives an insight to some of these injuries and diseases that stem cells can help create, that stem cells can help fix. These include, but are not limited to, diabetes, heart disease, Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's, Lou Gehrig's disease, lung disease, arthritis, sickle cell anemia, and organ failure. These are just a few of the many diseases and injuries that stem cells can help fix. And who knows, with the correct funding and amount of time put into the research, maybe we can find a cure for cancer. Throughout this speech, I've given you a background on stem cells, the most common way to get them, and some new ways as well. I've also given you an insight into some of the diseases that stem cells can help eliminate. For final words, I would like to turn to my opinion toward the federal government. My opinion is we should be funding this because of the benefits that they provide.
4 minutes and 40 seconds.